Today on the channel from that latest wave of the Super 7 Ultimate Ninja Turtles, we got that vigilante sportsman. We got Casey Jones.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today, we got Casey Jones again. But for all your Casey Jones needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. You can also go to the Super 7 website, put in code KYLEP at checkout to support the channel. Got to get a deal no matter how you do it. No matter how you do it. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Casey Jones back in the line. A fairly easy repaint there. Got to get the most out of your molds. We know how that goes. With a different version of Casey Jones here. So basically based off of not the Playmates toys like the other ones in the line. This is based off the comic book, which we've also got via NECA over the last couple of years. But this is basically a retread of the last one, and we'll, of course, compare that here in a little bit. But, of course, we got to dive into it. We got to see what's going on. We got to see what all the fuss is about. With one Casey Jones and his Jose Canseco baseball bat. Big Casey Jones guy. Always loved Casey Jones. Still love Casey Jones. So I definitely wanted this one. However, I can see a lot of people saying, I'm Casey Jones'd out. I'm good. I don't need this one. So be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. But of course, no outer shell, no slip cover anymore. It is what it is. Big bubble window there for Casey Jones. That classic old school artwork there as far as the name design looking interesting. You do get the bricklaying that we get with all these Turtle Super 7 ones, but it's not the green, it's not the purple, it's a different hue to it. So I guess a standalone line within a line is what we're getting a little bit right here. Looking good on the side, same thing over there. On the back, we got a little bit of War and Peace. We'll read that, see what's going on with Casey Jones, and you get the Eastman and Laird's turtle at the very top. But it does say Casey Jones, the battering vigilante sportsman. Like all psychos, Casey Jones, the masked sportsman, wanted to be a legend. Armed with broken bats, shattered dreams, and one golf club, Casey turned his ambition towards crime fighting, modeling himself after his favorite vigilante cop show. Casey decided to take the law into his own mitts. Outfitted with cast-off sports gear, Casey challenges every criminal who dares to go out of bounds. Teaming up with our beloved Turtle Teens, Casey strikes out with a special vengeance against the Shredder and the Foot Clan. So Casey Jones making it happen day by day. Every day, day by day. Looking good right there, but woo! Man, that paint, it's fresh. This is fresh off the truck. See you later, goodbye. Oh my gosh. Woo, that's some strong stuff. I think I just took a couple years off my life sniffing that. That's the way it goes from time to time. You get a little plastic prison, a little bit of hockey pucks, baseball bat, little bag. And then, of course, Casey Jones, extra head and weapons. Going to take this offline, get Casey Jones out of the pack. We'll be back talking all things Casey Jones. All right, we got Casey Jones out of the package. Let's begin. Let's start it off with the accessories for one Casey Jones here. And I guess we'll start off with the hands. All kinds of hands going on. We got two gripping hands out of the package. We get the left gloved hands here in the brown glove. You got a fist, got an open hand. So we got a fist and an open hand. Fist, open hand. What's good for the one is good for the other. You got right and left open ones. These, of course, wrapped in white. Little dirty wash on the white tape. Fits with Casey Jones, if you ask me. We get his golf bag here. Of course, he's going to play a quick 9 before he takes clean up the streets. Got that going on. Of course, you can store everything inside there. Nice in a green color here, so we've seen that before as well. Looking good. Getting down to a couple of the weapons here. I guess we'll start with these baseball bats. We got 3 different baseball bats. Jose Canseco baseball bats, I think, if the movie led us to believe the truth. We get one full, complete bat, and then we get 2 different bats that are broken and knocked off here at the edge. So they've been worn, they've been used. He's battered some feet with them, of course. Stick those in the bag right there for now so we don't lose them. So looking good there. 3 different baseball bats with Casey Jones. We do get a mangled golf club here, all beat up, a little putter action. It's all taped up. He's trying to get as much out of it as he can. These are expensive. When you're bashing people over the head with it, you got to be careful. You got to rope them up and tape them up, do whatever you can. Then we do get the big old goalie stick here. Nice wood with wrappings all over it. Once again, on brand. Ready to clean up the streets with the golf, or the hockey stick, I should say, in that instance there. Looking pretty good. And then the final bit of accessories here, we do get 3 hockey pucks here. Some have tape on them, some are fully unclean, or they're fully clean hockey pucks here. But you got 3 of those if you do need those. Probably the most easily lost thing in the figure, I would imagine. But now we're going to dive into Casey Jones. We're going to start off with the head sculpts for Casey. We got the full-on masked one here. He's got the hockey goalie mask going on, like a young Jason Voorhees, really is what he's like. Love the black hair poking out the top. Nice shiny black hair there, and of course the mask, very much on point. A little bit of Nightmare Fuel, just a smidge of Nightmare Fuel, but does look really good. Now the second head is interesting, and probably the one I'm going to end up using. This is Casey that's been out in the streets fighting. He's got the mask broken in half, so we got half human face, half masked face. You got 1 human eye, you got 1 masked eye. Definitely very cool. I like the difference there, and I got to make these 2 as different as I possibly can between the old version and the new version, so I'm most likely going to use this one in mine. And you could easily use this head sculpt over with the other one, because this one doesn't have those cartoony highlights in it in the hair, so if you want to switch those around, you could do that. Choose your own adventure, of course. Now, Casey Jones been working out hard. He's got those rock hard 6-pack abs looking good. He got the vest over the top with the hoodie in red. Seen better days. He might not need to head to the Goodwill and maybe get a new one of these. I don't know. And then he's got the wrapped up hands in white, gloved hands over here. Nice musculature like a young George Takei. He's got some of that going on, of course. Looking nice. He's got sweatpants on brand down there in a nice blue color against those white shoes. Looking very good there as well. Arm's going to go all the way around for us. You do get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbow. You do get side to side at the elbow. Hands removable back and forth, side to side, of course. Head removable. Up, down, side to side, back and forth. Got a little shoulder armor over there looking good. Of course, waist, back and forth, side to side. Get those big old Casey Jones splits if you need to. If he needs to get physical like a young Olivia Newton-John, you never know. Leg does go up. Single jointed knees. Little side-to-side action right there. And then ankles back and forth, up and down, side to side as well. No holes in the feet here, so you cannot use a peg stand for him. So that is unfortunate. I wish they would have changed that with this re-release going on here. But it is Casey Jones. It is one of my absolute favorites, so I am very happy to get this in the collection. But I can imagine a lot of people saying, I could pass on by. I got the NECA one, or I got the other versions we've had over the years. Don't need this one. I could see somebody saying that, but if you want it, it's here for you. And speaking of being here for you, you got the cartoon one, or I should say more Playmates version here. A little bit more cartoony. You don't take this one as seriously. This one a little bit more human-like, if that makes sense. But it looks like one you'd take a little bit more seriously if you ran into him in the streets. Obviously getting the most out of your molds, as we do know. Just a straight-up repaint for the most part right here. But still fun for me. I'm a Casey Jones guy, so it does work for me. But what about you? Let me know in the comments down below. Is this Casey Jones for you, or is it an easy pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. Yes, it's true, and then some. And of course, don't forget the Patreon. All kinds of stuff over there. All kinds of access to both YouTube channel videos. Early stuff, bonus stuff, you name it. Head to the Patreon. And of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Casey Jones, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.